Hello everybody, this is GWReborn. Today I have a small topic to talk about. Numerous years have gone on with Can't the New Year as well as the 9 Ring celebration with anniversaries of Guild Wars. And a lot of people may not know where's the best places to stand on 9 rings or the 16 rings. First off, would like to say for the ones that don't know, Xingje Monastery in Factions campaign, when you first create a character, this is where the 9 rings is. So there's two variations. There's 9 rings and there is a 16 ring where you can stand. I'm going to go ahead and show both and explain exactly the concept of it. Notice I had a little lag there because so many people are AFKing right now. AFK away from keyboards. So they are basically standing here gambling for tickets. Um, Normally, long term, you never will make money. You actually lose money doing this. But in general, this is to get your 2 titles you want to get. You're wanting to max your unlucky, which I have mine max, cursed by fate, and you want to max your lucky, which is rank 6. Unlucky is normally about twice as hard as lucky if you're going for just gambling. If you do a lot of chest farming, normally lucky and unlucky, you get unlucky a lot more often because obviously you're going to break more lot picks than you successfully make them. So chest farming is another good alternative for doing this. So I'm going to go ahead and just give a good general guide reference. So I'm buying 500 tickets, or well, 250 at a time, but that should be enough anyway. But all you need to do is, alright, so you're in this area. So you notice how this one just had a gold symbol. That means that I basically won the maximum tickets of that level. See, I just won the maximum tickets again, so I got lucky to pick this spot. So in general, a lot of people, or you notice, if you look at the audience, this is District 1, the most popular right now. Notice the majority of the audience is either the corners or in the center. So how do you know which one to sit at? So it depends on your title and what you want. Do you want to max both? Do you want to max just unlucky? Do you want to max just unlucky? So if you're wanting to max everything, and your money constraint doesn't matter, then you're going to want to sit on a corner because you're going to get a good round of unlucky as well as lucky. And also I have here a snipping tool I just snipped from Wiki. It'll give you a general reference to go by because there's so many different obstacles on this. This is just my personal reference, I would say, from my experience of doing this. I've done this for 8 years, prior years, a long time ago. So this is what helped me max my title. But in general, the corner on the 9 ring is going to be the best overall if you're trying to get unlucky and lucky. You're going to get less lucky points doing the corner over the center, but you're also going to get combat with more unlucky being in the center. I mean, in the corner, sorry. But in general, for the 9 rings, a lot of people stand in the center if you are on a budget constraint because if you notice statistically you have a better chance of getting something in the center versus when you are on the corners. So that's it for 9 rings. If you have no budget constraint, you're working on unlucky and lucky, stand on the corner. If you're working on just lucky, stand in the center. Next, for the 16 rings. Now this is the one I highly recommend for if you are going for only unlucky. I'd say about 90% of Guild Wars players normally will max lucky first and then have like 1 or 2 ranks unlucky left. At least that's how my case scenario is. So it even mentions in Wiki for Rings of Fortune. This is what this one's called. 9 rings was over there. This one's Rings of Fortune. So what you notice here is playing Rings of Fortune is the cheapest way to acquire unlucky points. So this is what I want to point it out. If you're focusing on only unlucky, you want to stand on one of these corners for the Ring of Fortune, the 16 ring. You aren't going to lose as much money is the reason why I recommend this. It's a lot cheaper because see, I'm only taking and gambling 2 tickets, while if I look up, these were taking 10 tickets. So if you do not know as well, you will only gain 1 unlucky point per fall. So when you fall down, regardless of where you stand over here, or over here, you're only going to lose 1 ticket, or you're only going to gain 1 point to your unlucky. So it's better to stand on these corners as well as cheaper if you're working on only unlucky. I would not recommend standing over here if you're working on lucky in general at all. So that's all I got for that. If y'all have any questions or anything y'all have experiences on this, I'm not going to make this video any long and drawn out any longer. Let them know in the comments. This is not the most perfected route, but this is the route I did. And I had a couple people ask me about it. So good luck. Later, guys.